Hello, my beautiful souls. This is Geeta. I am a certified nurse, counselor, and tarot reader. This is my second part of my last video, and in this video again I am going to tell you about the rules in the spirit world. Second, your mission of reincarnation on the earth, and third, I will give you the keys to positive thinking according to this video. Okay, so I would use soul as masculine gender as it is explained in this book. Okay, so I would use he for soul. Okay, so let's get started. In spirit world, each realm has its head. He is called high good soul. High good soul is always from realm 6, stage 7 or above. Okay, and the head of realm 7 and above or other realms, he is called his highest good soul. Okay, so no soul from realm 1, 2 and 3 can visit higher realms, that is 5, 6 or 7. Why? As the higher realms are invisible to those souls 1, 2 and 3. Okay, but the souls from realm 5 onwards, they can visit the upper realm, that is 6 or 7, in a condition. What is the condition? If any soul from 6 and 7 invites his loved one soul from realm 5, they can invite them by the permission of high good soul. Okay, and the time period will be very short, not for long lengthy period. Okay, so if any souls from realm 1, 2 and 3 wants to improve himself or wants to repay his bad karmas of past life, he would ask the God Almighty to give him the chance of reincarnation on earth, and he is always given chance to reincarnate on the earth, and he is allowed to choose his mother before taking rebirth. Okay, so mostly souls choose mother among their loved one of past lives. If any soul wants to repay his bad deeds very rapidly, then he has to choose. He chooses his mother among other than his loved one. Okay, so his mother would be evil mother, evil in nature. So my beautiful souls, if you have your mother evil in nature, then this is not her fault, this is your fault. Okay, so this is written in this book. Next, I want to tell you actually what happens after taking rebirth. We forget our all past lives. Okay, that's why we don't know about past lives. We cannot memorize that. Okay, so what is the mission of reincarnation of the earth? There are 3 missions. First, to grow spirituality. To grow spiritually. Spiritually means to grow your soul. Okay, or second, to serve others selflessly, and third, to use your gift or talent, what you have got from God, for the growth of others. Isn't it? So simply we can say that we have reincarnated on earth only to purify our soul by accepting the problems we are getting in. So accept all problems you are getting in your life. Next, after reincarnation, we have 2 guides. First, subconscious mind. Everybody has its own subconscious mind who guides them every time. If you are good soul, your subconscious mind is open and you will be very intuitive. Okay, and if you are evil soul, your subconscious mind will be dormant, means in the sleeping mode, and you won't get any intuition, and you would be doing evil and evil. That's why spiritually grown people are more intuitive. Done. Next, it is written that the other guide we have, one more important thing, we can awake our subconscious mind by prayer. So just pray to your subconscious mind every day in sunny time twice. Just be relaxed, keep it at a quiet place, and pray to your subconscious mind that by saying that, hey my subconscious mind, you are my God, please be awakened with me, I always follow you, thank you, I love you. You can pray to your subconscious mind. Okay, and meditate for 2 minutes at least. What is meditation? In meditation, you just keep quiet, remove all thoughts from your mind, and go inside yourself. Go inside yourself and see your subconscious mind is opened in the form of white light, and in this way you will be more transforming into good soul. Okay, and another guide is there, spirit guide. What is spirit guide? Spirit guide is actually your spirit guide is actually your loved one of past lives. They are given duty to guide you. So everybody has its own spirit guide. So before your soul becomes dormant, you can call out your spirit guide by saying, hey my spirit guide, I am of no use now, so please take over your extra duties. These are written in this book, and in this way you will be 100% come out from your problems in the life. Now next I can say how would your bad deeds are being recorded. Okay, it would be recorded by actually your subconscious mind. So if when you are in deep sleep, dreamless sleep, your subconscious mind records your deeds. Okay, and where your records is there, your records is in Akashic record in your relevant realm. And if any soul reaches upper realm or lower realm, then his records also follow him, and no soul can see someone else's records. If he has permission of high good self, then only he can see. Okay, so our deeds are being recorded in Akashic record, and everybody's Akashic record is updated by spirit guide too, if only if the subconscious mind is dormant. Okay, so what is the good karma and what is the bad karma? According to this book, what are our negative karmas? First, it is written negative karmas which we are accumulating by doing this. Okay, so first one is hurting yourself. Hurting yourself means if you are not looking after your body, if you are having bad eating materials, malnutritive things, then you are hurting yourself. Attempting suicide or suiciding, these all are hurting yourself. So hurting yourself is the negative karma, and correspondingly what would be the positive karma? That will be love yourself. Okay, take care of yourself, take care of your health, take care of your body. Next, what is the negative karma? Hurting others. So giving physical and mentally pain to others, anybody else, it is negative karma. Okay, And one example is written there. So drug peddling is the very good example of negative karma, and it is actually hurting others. You are hurting others' body. See, your body is not yours. It is not made by you. Body is made by God. So God has given you beautiful body. So take care of your body. Okay. So if you are hurting others, you are giving drugs to other people, then you are hurting God's body. Actually, body is of God's now. So you are giving pain to the body of God. Okay. So this is negative karma. Sorry. And last, not last, next, tolerating wrong behavior of able people. If you are tolerating wrong behavior of able people, it means you are encouraging evil, and this is also negative karma. Okay. And next, what is negative karma? Spoiling children. Spoiling children means if you are manipulating any child for your self purpose, or or it may be not, but you are manipulating any child by giving bad moral education, then you are doing bad karma, you are doing negative karma. So correspondingly, what would be the positive karma? We cannot manipulate any child of anybody for self purpose. We cannot manipulate them, and we cannot give bad moral education to children. Okay. Next, negative karma is avoiding your responsibilities. What are our responsibilities? These are actually duties towards our parents, children, and loved one means friends, relatives. Okay, so you cannot run away from your duties towards parents, children, and loved one, relative. Next, what is the negative karma? Avoiding your problems, what you are getting in life. You cannot avoid them. You face it. Accept all problems as an opportunity. Okay. And then another thing, another negative karma is failing to recognize your mission on the earth. I have already told you what is the mission of your reincarnation, that is to improve yourself on soul level. Okay. So these are negative karmas. And one more important negative karma that is very important to tell you, that is negative behaviors. So if your behavior is negative, what are negative behaviors? Jealousness, blaming others, hurting others, cheating on others, lying, stealing someone's good, angerness, doubt, fear, always worry about your problems, complaining, always in complaining mood. These all are negative behaviors, and these are negative karma actually. So what would be the positive karma? Positive behavior. What are positive behaviors? 4 things are there. First, loving all, forgive all. If anybody has hurt you, just forgive him or her and be away from her. This is positive karma. Okay. And third is very important, be thankful and grateful to whatever to others, whatever you have got it from God or others. Okay, so be thankful and grateful. And last but very important, what is it? Truly repentance. If you are repenting, if you are realizing your past bad deeds truly, and you are saying sorry, you are feeling sorry, then it is good karma, then it is positive karma. So that's all my our negative karma and positive karmas. Okay, so now I will tell you where our deeds is being recorded. Actually our deeds are recorded in the Akashic record by subconscious mind, and they are in our relevant realm. Okay, and if subconscious mind is dormant, then spirit guide takes the duties of updating it. Now lastly I want to tell you the keys to positive thinking according to this book, book only. First of all, have faith in God. This will improve positivity in your life. Have faith in God. Second, prayer. So pray to God. Pray, include prayer every day in your routine life, and you will be very positive person. Okay, and third, that is accept your karmas and problems in this life. Accept. Third point is accepting problems and karmas, and fourth is activate your subconscious mind by already the way I have already told you. Activate your subconscious mind, you would be very positive. Okay, and fifth is view your problems as an opportunity. Okay, so see your problems as opportunity and face it. Don't fight it with. If you are fighting with your problems, you are multiplying it actually, and if you are facing it, 100% you will come out from your problems in future. Okay, so face it, because problems are only the opportunity to repay our karmas. And next, very important, do exercise, physical exercise, yoga, swimming, sports, listening to music. These all are keys to improve your positivity. You would be very positive thinker after that. Okay, the next, be away from the negative people. If you are in positive environment, it would 100% give you the positive vibrations inside you. So make friends among positive thinkers only. Okay, so this is the key of positive thinking. Next, seventh one is surrender to God. If you are overwhelmed with problems and you are not getting any solution, just keep quiet, be relaxed, pray to God and surrender yourself to the God. Okay, and you would be very positive. Negative people always blaming. Don't blame anybody. Don't blame on anybody. Eighth one is do whatever you like. Means accept your utilize your hobbies, that is book reading, gardening, cooking, everything. So do whatever you like, be occupied. Okay, and ninth one is spend time with positive people. Okay, so spend time with positive people, take their positive vibrations inside you. 10th, help someone who is really needy, and it must be selflessly. Okay, so helping other is also creates positivity inside you. Okay, and last but not least, that is laughing. Laughing is the best key to become you very positive person. So that's all the keys of positive thinking what I have told you and written in this book. That's all my beautiful souls, and in next video I would again bring the summary of another inspirational book. And please, you, if you liked my content, please do follow me, please subscribe me, I request, and do follow me. Thank you all.